Yeah. What it look like, man? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY with a new installment titled Hood News. Yes, Hood News with your brother Junns. And you know I come to bring you nothing but truth, never lead you away to keep you confused. Are you dumb or are you dumb? But yeah, man, I hope you guys having a good one. You know, this is just a test run right here. We're gonna see how it sounds, how it looks, how it feels, and you know I'm coming like Holyfield, knock you dead in your grill. Are you dumb? Or are you dumb? So, news breaking out. Listen, man. You know why we had to come up with this hood news, man? Because the hood, hey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but it's just nasty. It's weird. It's super stupid. Dudes don't know how to be men no more. Females don't want to be females. It's like the hood is literally going through a transformation, but that transformation is the introduction of Satan. You heard me? Satan has made his way into your bedroom, into your household, and you know my saying. You know the reason how he got in. He got in by the name of Jesus. You're I Zeus. Who is Zeus? Look up who Zeus is, and you gonna understand what I'm talking about. But we gonna dive straight into it, man. Word on the streets, another gun, another man them killing woman. Yeah, we gonna definitely talk about that. So let me show you guys this, man. Ah, first and foremost, let me send my condolences out to the family. You know, no nobody should be burying their children. But at the same time, ladies, you gotta be mindful into these dudes you giving your time to. You know, a lot of y'all females is not doing thorough background checks. You just fall into relationships based on what he presents, which is probably money, his looks, or whatever. When you supposed to be doing background checks, like this is where we at now. Like, what's your name? My name is William Smith. Yeah, where you from? Yeah, yeah. Before we go on this date, let me make a phone call. Before I'll give you my number, but I'm gonna give you my Google number. You know, my Google voice. Yeah. So when I realize that you just a bad choice, I don't have to waste no time. I just press rewind and you get erased and out of my mind. Yeah. But let's just dive into this, man. So Minnesota felon arrested for the murder of a LA model, Maleesa Mooney, who was found stuffed in her refrigerator at her luxury apartment. She was stuffed in the refrigerator. She wasn't dating a man. That was what you call a demon, straight from the pits of hell. Yeah. So this demon got into her house. Let's read. It says a Minnesota felon was arrested Wednesday in the murder of a Los Angeles-based model who was stuffed inside of her refrigerator, gagged, and her wrists and ankles bound together. Maleesa Mooney, 31, sister of Guyanese pop star Jordine Pauline, was found dead on September 12, 2023, when the LAPDs conducted a welfare check at her luxury apartment in downtown Los Angeles. Magnus Daniel Humphrey was picked up by police at his Hopkins, Minnesota home on an unrelated warrant and was identified as the suspect responsible for Mooney's brutal slaying. The Los Angeles District Attorney Office filed murder charges against Humphrey. The LAPD said in a statement, Humphrey waived extraditions and will be transported back to Los Angeles to face charges. And when you see this sister, man, she's a very beautiful sister, beautiful, 31 years old. But you question that you gotta ask yourself is, how is somebody so beautiful can end up becoming so desperate to deal with a man from Minnesota. Now, I'm not knocking Minnesota, but goddamn, the only thing Minnesota is known for is Kevin Garnett. Okay? And he hasn't been in the NBA in years. So I'm just trying to put the two together. I don't think Minnesota is known for handsome, fly, getting money men. These dudes is still in the farm. You understand? Roll, roll, roll your boat. Yeah, that's them. Okay? It says the murder charges include special allegations of murder during the commissions of torture. Commissions of torture. So this man was torturing this woman, man. What has gone, or should I say, what happened to the hood? What's going on within our people? How are we this gruesome? How? And when you see this man, oh my geez, you got to see this man's face. Oh, you see it already. It says investigators have not revealed the relationship between Humpy, a 40-year-old man, 10 years older than this woman. He probably try to give her that 1975 type of love, and she was like, nope. All that is a dub. All I want to do is model and probably take some drugs. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At 31 years old, you know, family's a pop star. You living in a luxurious house in Los Angeles. Chances are you living that life. You have to if you're making that type of money and you a model. You understand? It says he has been on probation for federal narcotic offense after being released from prison on February 7th, according to Justice Department records. Humphrey has been convicted of several felonies in Minnesota and Illinois, including gun charges, assault, sexual assault, and false imprisonment. According to court records viewed by the Post, Mooney worked as a real estate agent at Beverly Hills-based agency Nest Seeker and had only moved into her skyrise at Buckner Hill unit a month before her death. So she only been living a good life for a month. Mooney's sister told local TV stations KTLA at the time that her sister was 2 months pregnant when she was 2 months pregnant when she died and had always wanted to be a mom's. So did this man get her pregnant and he didn't want to be a dad? I don't know. We don't know. We won't never know until the day presents itself where the truth will come out. Hopefully before he dies, he'll give a testimony, right? It says, I can't imagine what my sister went through, and it pains me to even think about it, Pauline told the outlet. The model was last seen alive after surveillance cameras at her apartment complex captured her on September 6, according to the outlet. The LAPD conducted a welfare check on Mooney around 4 p.m. September 12, and her parents' text messages was going unanswered, raising suspicion. Police found Mooney's body in a refrigerator and blood on the floor. Mooney, it says, a coroner reported found Mooney has suffered blunt force trauma to her face and head, back and upper left arms. The blunt force trauma injuries observed an autopsy are generally not considered actual life-threatening on their own, according to the autopsy report. But the report considered the injuries and suggested Mooney has been in some form of dispute. However, based on the circumstances of how Miss Mooney was found, these injuries suggest she was likely involved in a violent physical altercation prior to her death. Given this, the role that drugs and or alcohol may have played in Mooney's death, if any, is uncertain, the report stated. This is crazy. Look, see, I told you. I told you. I told you. The toxicology report showed that the model had benzenyline, a cocaine methodite in her system, along with a mix of codeine, fentanyl, and ethanol. So she was a drug addict. She was a drug user. She was out here sipping on some scissor, popping on some pillies, and maybe that guy probably was her supplier. And when he came to collect, she didn't have the money. I don't know. Because I'm trying to associate how can a beautiful 31-year-old model be in the facility of a man that's 41 and is a convicted felon and he's not even from there. So was he over there selling, doing business? I mean, those things is left to be determined. It says her death came just 2 days after another model, Nicole Nikki Coates, was found dead in her LA apartment on Grand Avenue. Hold on. Is this to me sounds like a serial killing going on? Could it be? Could that man? Now I gotta play devil's advocate. Could that man be the scapegoat? Put the charges on him. Society, especially here in America, is well known for that. Me and my lady, we watch this Kelly, whatever her name is, from Destiny's Child. And even her husband, they like to plant stuff on people, right? Just to get away with murder. Right? But we would never know. We would never know, guys. And at the end of the day, people, for one, you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? This is what the hood has become, man. Like I'm worried as an individual, as a black man. There's a lot of emotional men, niggers running around, being, suckers for love. And when they become a dub, they ready to bust a slug in a female's mug. These are facts. When you look at the statistics going on right now, there's a high rise of domestic violence, murder, suicides taking place, where these dudes would kill their woman and then instead of being a man and face the consequences, they would take the gun and execute themselves. There's a high rise of that going on. Every week I'm hearing this, and on my phone, news feed is providing me with all this information. These are the things that goes on all the time, man. And it don't seem like it's getting any better. So I definitely wanted to just touch in on that. My condolences go out to the family. For the sisters, please say no to drugs. It's not worth it. I know when you get into that LA lifestyle, you want to dip and dabble and, you know what I'm saying, you want to fit in and everybody's intoxicated. But when you are in control, you can't lose your soul. Okay? Stay in control. Stay bold. Never get cold. It's your brother, man, coming to you with that hood news. Here we go again. Same old ish, dog. Just a different day. And I'ma holla. One.